You say, as you go on your way, that's entertainment.
Hello and welcome to Real Live Entertainment. Today we're going to talk about an opera that I just saw that blew me away. It's called Manon, and the composer is Jules Massenet. It's a French opera. It was done at a movie theater, believe it or not, and it comes live from the Metropolitan Opera House in New York, and it's simulcast, so that you see the audience going into the Met, and you see the beautiful opulence of that opera house. And whoever the photographer was for this film did a fabulous job, because if you're sitting in a seat in an opera house, you don't get to see the musicians and their faces and what they look like when they're performing, because they're down in an orchestra pit. But here you not only see them, but you see beautiful images of the musician and his instrument or her instrument, beautifully filmed, and that's another added addition to things you don't see when you're buy a ticket and sitting live. You also see the singers, the performers' faces and their expressions up close and personal. Years ago, opera singers were heavy and not actors. They kind of stood in the center of a stage and sang beautiful music because they had gorgeous voices. But today, they're well built, they're good looking, and they're actors, so that the story comes alive because they know how to act it. And in this opera, that certainly is true. The two main characters are good to look at, with gorgeous voices, and the soprano is Anna Trebnetko, a beautiful, beautiful soprano, strong voice, and her lover is Peter Bakaza, who has a very lyrical, lovely tenor, and they just make beautiful music together. So it was a very enjoyable performance, and you can see some scenes of them singing together in this piece. As the story goes, Manon is a young 15-year-old girl who comes from a country village to Paris. And actually what she's supposed to do is go into a convent. It doesn't happen. She gets enthralled by the high life of Paris and loves the expensive jewels and all the trappings of wealth. So she actually becomes a prostitute in Paris, but a high class one, and falls in love with a very, very good man. But she leaves him because she needs more money, more things, more luxuries. And he goes to a convent. He becomes a priest. And then she realizes that she really made a mistake. She goes to find him. So it's boy meets girl, boy loses girl, boy finds girl again. And then it ends in a tragedy. But it's a wonderful film, and it's a wonderful opera. And I'm getting to love opera more and more. So if you like opera, please, if you get a chance to see Manon, go and see it. It's on film, so maybe you could even rent it. And get a taste of what opera is like. For OCTV, I'm Elaine Kugelman, and thank you for joining us for Real Live Entertainment today.
You say, as you go on your way, that's entertainment.